Oi, what do you want to be when you grow up? This is a trap. Career. You see, when I was a kid, right, we all get asked this question at school, your parents, your relatives. What do you want to be when you grow up, Petey? What do you want to be when you grow up, guy or girl, whoever you are? About this question, bro, to me as a child, you're going to think I'm joking. Whenever somebody asks me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they just sit there satisfied, thinking that you're about to give them a beautiful answer of what your career path is supposed to be. I don't care who it was. My dad was, what do you want to be? My brother, I want to be a doctor. The other one, I want to be like in the army or some shit. And then when it came to my turn, what do you want to be when you grow up? Brother, let me grow up, bro. Let me grow up first. You know, that's the trap in career is people don't that we don't let people grow up first. We are asking children what they want to be when they grow up, and we're not very practical about it. Little Jimmy tells you he wants to be an astronaut, or what is involved, in becoming an astronaut. I don't expect you to tell the kid that you're going to have to learn calculus and all of this stuff, but you're going to be nice about it. You're going to tell him, oh, that is beautiful. You will be an astronaut. You can achieve anything you set your mind to, right? But not everybody's gonna make it, bro. It's like in Alice Wonderland. What is it? You must get. I must get through. Yeah, Alice said, "I must get through." And then the rabbit man said, "Simply impassable." You mean impossible? No, impassable. Nothing's impossible because it's true, bro. Nothing is impossible. But some things are impassable. And that's why I think careers are a trap. Somebody likes me, bro, like me, I'm very good with academic work. I could sit there and memorize a whole paragraph, whatever, bro. I don't consider myself intelligent. I would not want to be in that field where people regurgitate information or parrot them back out. I can't do it for the life of me. I can't do it. I'm the idiot that would get a really good mark, and then next week be like, what is this all about, bro? This was in high school. I'd be so depressed. It would confuse my teachers. This guy get a good mark. And then he would just go downhill. Just because of that, bro, I realized some girls in my class, bro, these girls are the type that will work in the career fields. Like they will be in government sectors, some sort of a bureaucracy, and they will be happy with it and satisfied. But somebody like me, I thought to myself, every career field is a trap. Every single one of them. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't see as when I said, let me grow up. As I'm growing up, I'm trying to look into each field. What field would be good for me? None of them. So this used to create a lot of stress for me. So if you're someone who's wondering what is the best career path for you, I think the trap is, if I have to be honest with you, expecting yourself to be like somebody, or just because you're capable of a certain work that you'd be very good at it. There was an office job, right? Some lady, she said she's into, I forgot where it was. I took my mom there to translate. Like, she doesn't speak English well. This lady did not do her job well. I understand computers, so I'm over here like, bro, how is this hard, bro? Why are you sending my mother back and back and back? I had to go see what's happening. And this lady explaining to me she needs to compress this email and send it to a PDF file. And why can't you do it? She couldn't do it. I looked at her, bro. I had to do her own job for her. But if you were to tell me to do that work, to be in her position, even though the work is easy for me and I could do it, I will not ever do that job, bro. Simply, it'll be a trap. I will not be able to express myself fully. I'll be going into work, clocking in, and doing that. Because my mom asked me, but if this shit was hard for all of these, why don't you work with them? I said, nah, bro. It is not me. It's not personally. You have to look at what is you. Me, every video I've ever released, nothing I have ever written. For some people, it's very hard to just click on the camera, put on the camera, and just yap. For some people, it's easy. For some people, it's unthinkable. So then I thought to myself, not that it'd be a career, it'd be nice if it is, but I had to explore some of my powers, bro. I'm very good at teaching. So in my last place where I was working, I couldn't see a career path, even though that my supervisors and the people in charge recognize that I'm sort of the person who's a jack of all trades. So when I clocked in, it doesn't matter where you put me. I had to go train somebody, easy. I had to go handle some computer work, easy. Paperwork, all good. You see, it became to the point where I was so good at my own work. I'll come on time, exemplary work, exemplary. I'm not talking myself up, bro. I'm being honest with you. But I could not see a clear career path. My boss, the guy that was in charge of me, was working there for 40 years. I cannot do the same. I literally used to work 6 months, bro, every year and take the other 6 months off. Not because it's like a minefield where I'm working and it's labor intensive. Nah, bro. Simply because I like the idea of working 6 months, make shitloads of money and disappear. My workplace, on the other hand, had a smart idea. After 5 years of working with them, they tried to give me a full-time work. I didn't want full-time work, but I'm like 24, 25. What do you want me to work here? Like full-time? That means I would have to be dedicated to this here. The reason I say that careers are a trap is even though I was making good money and I was helping my family, it could have easily became a trap. I now sign on full-time worker. I full-time become a full-time worker. But what I'm doing essentially, my pay would drop too, which is ridiculous to me, and I'll have to be working throughout the whole year. That is a shit deal. Just so I could be locked in and guaranteed work? Hell no. To me, it was unacceptable. To my old man, he thought, bro, just get the full work, accept the full time, build a house or some shit, bro. I don't know. Get a mortgage and pay it off, save some money and pay off the house. This is the thing, bro. When it comes to careers, don't listen to anyone. The trap, the number one trap in all of careers is that we all think we can be like each other. Brother, you are probably good, better, way better than me than when it comes to computers. 10 times better than me. How can I compete with you? There's always someone smarter. I always say this, right? If you want to know an intelligent person, they accept that there is someone smarter. I accept that there is someone smarter watching this. He can do something better than I can't. And that smart person also recognizes I may be able to do something better than he can. When you get to that point where you recognize people, bro, and their abilities, this person can do better than what I can. I'm not going to compete with you, bro, and try to get into NASA, for example. I'm just incapable of going into NASA, bro. I'm a fish. Let me swim. Right? I can't climb that tree, NASA. And I have to be really honest with myself. I can't. I can't. Things like the police force or the army, I can't do that type of work. Any government work, I can't do it, bro. For the life of me, I can't. And so now, by limiting these things, I can't do this, and I'm honest with you, I can't. The other avenues now begin to open. The trap is not exploring the other avenues. The trap is remaining at what you do just because you're good at it, and you may not even like it. So I was happy, right? I was so hot-headed. I gave this business for 5 years everything that, bro. I've seen, well, not to stray away from this. I've seen during COVID this business fire 80% of its workforce. I remained, my boss remained. We're the lucky ones. We're the ones that they fuck with. We're the ones that, but those other workers, bro, even though I had 5 years on the clock before, they had 20. There's a lady I used to love. She used to work with me. The day I went in, came in, la-di-da-di-da, how are you? She's crying. I'm thinking about, what the fuck? They're talking about giving us separate pay. Some of them didn't want to leave because this has become their family. This has become what they all knew. Some of these were wonderful people. They gave themselves to the business. They didn't explore other avenues. There's an old guy that I used to work with. He used to tell me, explore other avenues. Even though you're a good worker, bro, I feel like your heart is not in this. So go and explore other avenues. That guy was right. And as a young 22-year-old when I began, or like around 21 or something, I'll be like to this guy, why is he telling me to start other? Like I'm making crazy amount of money. Brother, we get paid to sit on our ass. What are you talking about? When I go on break, I get paid every single minute. Yes. I get paid for 2 hours without work. Yeah, but why are you telling me to look up other avenues? He was right. There are other avenues. There are things that you're probably good at. This guy you're looking at, PD, PD is good at many things. But PD also like to explore many things. There is a chance this thing might not work out. But guess what, bro? I can look myself in the mirror. If this thing don't even work out, I shouldn't even use words like if I know. I remember I talk about being delusional. I know it will work out. But yeah, I'm you. If this thing doesn't work out, whatever career path you're trying, if this thing doesn't work out, I'll try other avenues. Yes, you're not trapped. If you're relying on one path, one career path be like Johnny Kim. Jump from jump to jump. Only when you're capable. Okay? I can't work an office job to save my life. You know who can? My brother can. My little brother work at the bank. He's good at it. This kind is getting more promotion after promotion, you know? I can't do that, bro. I can't do it. I have to be honest. But guess what? My little brother's not creatively, well, he can make a music, but he can't like produce or write or understand music like I can. Doesn't see creativity like I could. There's a difference there. It's a real thing. Please don't measure yourself with other people. There's no need to measure your dick with other people, bro. There's no need to try to compete with other people. There are fields where other people are just far more superior than you. Far more superior, far more knowledgeable, far more experienced. If you see that somebody's far more experienced, don't compete with that. Unless you really want to be in that career path, then yes, I guess. But the trap would be to try and cling on to something that's just not you. We should all. They used to tell us at school, our generation is the only generation that's going to try many careers. That's good. To me, that's not a negative. That's literally what I'm telling you. Try other avenues. Do not be trapped in one spot just because you're good at that thing. And also admit when somebody is better than you at something. You know, if you think you're a crook, there is a better crook than you. You think you're funny, there's somebody more funnier than you. You think you can do what I can do? It's cool. Do it. That could be your career path. Don't be trapped, bro. Don't get comfortable. Push the limit on what you can do. Once you find something that you do, go hard. Go 100%. But just don't be trapped. Take the risk. I took the risk and lost my job, bro. And my dumb ass went around Australia. When the money ran out, I just started living without money. By that time, bro, I thought to myself, why am I going to the workforce? I'm fortunate enough to slow my life down and see what I want to do. Some people are not, you know. If you're not, and you live with your parents, dog, and they want you to work or something, just pick up something, bro. You know, pick up a little bit of work just so they get off your back. Stop nagging you. But then, go and find people. Your parents may not be able to give you information that's, I'll speak about parents and how we, the young generation, are becoming a bit more smarter than them. And it's not for the fault of their own. It's just through, our generation is not afraid to share information. Our generation grew up with phones and laptop, and we have so much information in our hands. So naturally, we're going to be smarter than our parents, you know. And so you could be that guy, bro. You recognize that you are kind of smarter than some people. Let me share what I know with other people. Or the people around me are not as smart. Let me go and find people that are a bit more smarter. When it comes to careers, the trap is thinking that you have to do something you're good at. No, you do. I don't want to say all that. Do what you love and never work a day in your life. You do what you love and you're going to have to work extra fucking hard, bro. But at the end of the day, you can say, I love what I do. That's about it. And then you have this thing where you're not trapped. But if you find yourself taking work home and you don't even like it, you find yourself wondering, second guessing your career, questioning, having existential crisis. Why do I wake up every day? Then you are trapped career-wise. And so, because this series is performing very well, I'm going to continue doing this as a trap. My boys, Kettle Head Gang, I have been Petey. Get out of here.